Just as election buzz begins in India, certain issues become center stage. One such issue is UCC, or the Uniform Civil Code. Although this term UCC is shouting out from headlines all over the news media, but do you know what exactly is it? In 360 Degree Today, we try to explain UCC to you. Uniform Civil Code, or UCC, is an attempt to create one law which would be applicable to all religious communities in matters such as marriage, divorce, inheritance, and adoption. While India is a secular country otherwise, in the context of its personal laws, it is essentially pluralistic. It accommodates the personal laws that arise from religious beliefs. That's why UCC will do away with all of this. Now let's try and look at the history of UCC. Initially, the idea of Uniform Civil Code, or the UCC, was raised in the Constituent Assembly in 1947 after years of British trying to codify laws in India. Although many were in favor of one law for the nation, there were many voices that opposed it on the basis of cultural and religious diversity. So as a compromise, while drafting the Constitution, it was placed under Article 44 as a directive principle of state policy. Article 44 of the Indian Constitution states that the state shall endeavour to secure for the citizens a uniform civil code, or the UCC, throughout the territory of India. Yes, this is just one line, leaving it all open for debate as we see today. Since the Uniform Civil Code is part of the directive principles of the state policy, which is not enforceable or justiciable in the court of law, it can only serve as a guideline for the state. With such hesitance in display, successive governments after independence steered clear of making changes to personal laws. But then, in mid-1950s, the Hindu laws were codified with the bills like the Hindu Marriage Act 1955, the Hindu Succession Act 1956, the Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act 1956, and the Hindu Adoptions and Maintenance Act of 1956. These were passed and are collectively known as the Hindu Code Bill. In this bill, along with the Buddhist, Sikh, Jain, laws related to different religious communities of the Hindus are included. In this code, women were given right to divorce and succession, and caste has been termed irrelevant for marriage. Also, polygamy was done away with after this. If UCC is brought in, it will give similar rights and responsibilities to all, irrespective of religion. The prime aim of the UCC is to provide protection to vulnerable sections, including women and religious minorities, and also simplification of laws. One aspect that the current government is impressing upon constantly is gender justice. The government feels the rights of women are usually limited under these religious laws. The government has earlier shown the same approach with the practice of the triple talaq. The government has emphasized that a uniform civil code, if enacted, will do away with gender biases in Muslim law, Hindu law, and Christian law. But the road to UCC is not easy. Apart from the politics and debate that it invokes, there is a constitutional hurdle also. The Article 25 of Indian Constitution that seeks to preserve the freedom to practice and propagate any religion is one such hurdle. Also, as many as 30 tribal organizations have also expressed fear that Uniform Civil Code, or the UCC, will dilute the tribal customary laws. Even the 21st Law Commission, led by the former Supreme Court Judge Justice B.S. Chauhan, had said that the UCC is neither necessary nor desirable at this stage in the country. In its 185-page consultation paper on this subject, this was said. It also said that the cultural diversity cannot be compromised to the extent that our urge for uniformity itself becomes a reason for threat to the territorial integrity of the nation. Well, the choice is between diversity and equality. Never an easy choice, as we ideally celebrate both in a multilingual, multi-religious, and ethnically diverse nation as ours. Do tell us what you think about this video in the comments section, and for more news updates, subscribe to India Today.